Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. There's going to be drinking. There's going to be smoking. There's going to be swearing. You've been warned. So look. Here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You are now about to witness the greatest show on earth. The greatest show. Yes. In the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. Bang! We have a great show for you today. All right, everybody, look. We have a great show today. A lot of onboardings. Whoops, wrong card. Whoops. I got a little mini card today. Little mini. This was last week's or last time's. And this is this time's. All right, I had to use a piece of scrap paper. I ran out of these cards. Anyway, look. All right, so we're going to talk about, look. Oh, Hedera hodlers. Hedera daggone hodlers. You motherfuckers are rolling. You rolling. Hedera's, my gosh. Anyway, though, but we're going to talk about this thing. Hedera onboards Shinhan Bank. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, biggest bank in some country. Well, I don't remember right now, but we're going to read about that. Bang! And then IOTA hodlers. IOTA. Yeah, it's taking a new tack. Real world assets, baby. I'm sure you've all heard of RWA, real world assets. Oh, yeah, that's the big ticket. That's the big thing. And I've told you already. I've told you on this channel since the day one. I want them to tokenize property. All right, so those farmers and shit don't get ripped off. And so, look, IOTA's doing real world assets and some DeFi. Bang, IOTA hodlers. We're going to talk about that. And then look. BlackRock says that pension funds, wealth funds, sovereign wealth funds, and other masters are coming to this space, which is what I told you. Look, soccer mom and dad are tapped out. They're buying meme coins now. Pepe and shit like that. You know, nigga butt coin and shit like that. That's not going to help us anymore. We're done with soccer mom and dad. Now we need institutions to arrive. And here they come. Because institutions have what's called analysts. And, well, those analysts don't fucking play. And, if you own shit that an analyst would like, trust me, your portfolio is going to bang to the moon. All right, so we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to get a shout-outs and daily summary. Shomari, man, crypto's crashing, man. What the fuck, dog? I know. Settle down. We've been at all-time high. Now we're way down. What about the halving, Shomari? It's not really, you idiot. Look, we're going to get into it right now. So let's head on over here, how we do, with a little bit of bang. And then we're going to head on over here and do a bit of bang. And then we're going to do a little bit of refresh. So actually what's funny is that Bitcoin's actually higher than the last time I talked to you. Oh, which was over a month ago. Oh, this is 5 weeks ago? All right, so we went all the way to 73,000, all the way back, and so we're down here. But, all right, so let's just do how we do. So price of Bitcoin, $64,332. Oh, my bad. Bitcoin was actually at 70,000 last time I saw you. So we've actually gone down. Okay. What was I looking at? I don't know what the fuck I was looking at. Anyway, price of Bitcoin, $64,332. Well, I left you last time. We're at $70,783. So we have gone down. $6,451. Yay. Look, Shomari, man. What the fuck, dog? What the fuck? Why we go down, man? Look. You're in the real world now. You're in the markets now. Macroeconomic events affects crypto now. You're not in your own little bubble anymore. You're in my world now. If you're new to this channel and this is the first time you're watching this, I'm a Forex trader. That's what I do for a living. My money makes me money. I do not have a 9-to-5 job. Although I do dabble and do a little things to make a little money on the side. And so trust me when I tell you, the markets right now, we have a problem with a thing called inflation. Fucking inflation, right? After COVID, well, we fucking inflated a little too heavy. right? Back in 2022, January, we're at 9.6 here in America. So I'm giving you American numbers. When I talk about inflation, I'm going to give you American numbers. But if you're in Britain or in Europe or in Australia or South Korea or Japan, or not Japan, sorry, South Korea, your numbers are kind of the same. So just, you're doing the same program we are, okay? So, 2 years ago, Q1 2022, the Fed realized, daggone, we're in trouble. We're at 9.6% inflation. That's no good. That's no good. And it was just getting worse. So we had to do what's called, so if you all know, there's a thing called, all right, let's start at the beginning. COVID hit, and then we had to do a thing called QE. That's called quantitative easing. Quantitative easing means we turn on the money printers and we let her rip. But not only that, because QE is special. It's not just printing money, because we print money and burn money. Every central bank does all the time. But what makes QE special is that we print a lot of money, but really what makes it special is we actually buy stocks. Yeah, like our central bank buys, Facebook shares, Microsoft shares, Tesla shares. Yeah, they actually buy them, and the bonds. Right? In other words, your central bank becomes the biggest player in the fucking market. Right? And so that's called quantitative easing. In other words, they're pumping liquidity any way they can by printing money, by loaning money to banks, and by actually buying stocks and equities, right? So, but that can't last forever. You do that in emergency situations. So the housing crash, we did a QE. And then COVID, we did a QE. But when you end a QE, well, you've got to wind all that down. You've just bought $6 trillion worth of stock. Yeah, well, you got to sell it back into the market without tanking the market, right? You have to do it in a very, how do you say it, gradual, measured way. Like if the Federal Reserve just dumped, bang, $6 trillion of stocks on the market, yeah, well, we'd all be at zero. They'd be at the end of everything, right? So the Fed has to slowly, every month, we're just going to sell 50 billion, 50 billion, 50 billion, 50 billion over the next 3 years, so that you're not killing the stock market, right? And the other thing with the QE, when you end QE, which is called QT, right? QE is quantitative easing. Hold on, let me make sure this is being recorded. I don't want to be talking like it a lot. Oh, okay, it's recording. All right. So QE is called quantitative easing. You're just flooding the market with money. Now, at the end of that, we have what's called QT, which is quantitative tightening. And that's when we're selling all those stocks that we bought and the bonds we bought. But also we're raising interest rates. Yeesh, and that's the bitch. Stock market doesn't like high interest rates. Well, neither does the housing market, really. The bond boys are happy, but everyone else is a little, yeesh. But we need to, because we have what's called inflation. In other words, the weakening of the dollar. And you in your country, too. So European, British, Canadian, Australian, if you're from South Korea watching this, yeah, your money's going down, too. Or, sorry. Your money weakened, too. All of us did. I mean, that's just what happens, right, when you QE so hard. But that was the problem. We QE'd too hard, right? Powell and the crew QE'd too hard. So we got to 9.6% inflation, and then we had to do a quick QT. So we've been raising rates, which is great, which has brought down the price of inflation. Inflation is now down to 3%, I think 3.1% or 3.2% here in America. And in Europe, Britain, Canada, wherever you're watching me from, it's around the same. You guys are all around the low 3%, right? But the problem is that we need to get to 2%, right? The magic number to kill inflation is 2%. Everybody, to make a country work at its optimal level, you want your currency to have 2% inflation. Now, I know that seems a little strange. Why do we want to inflate? Why don't we deflate and have a strong dollar, Shomari? Why don't we have a strong euro, Shomari? I want a strong British pound, Shomari. Well, idiot, because if your dollar is too strong, you can't export anything. You can't sell anything. Yeah, well, when you can't sell anything, then people get fired. Companies go bankrupt. You have to be able to sell. Right? And I know you're on Twitter and you're not a market person, so you probably don't realize, and you hear this shit. Yeah, man, a house in the 1970s was this much, but our dollar inflated this much, and now yeah, you need inflation. And remember this, everybody else's dollar is inflating as well. Like, that's how the world works. Inflated dollars. Idiots. Right? Japan has been in such a problem. Why? Yeah, because their yen keeps deflating. Right? Google Japan, lost decades. Yeah. You do not want a deflating dollar. In other words, a currency that is too strong. Or it fucks up your shit. Remember when, I don't know how old you are, but if you're in your 40s like I am, well, you remember the days when everything was made in Japan, don't you? Yeah. And then all of a sudden it wasn't. It was made in China, right? Yeah, because Japan deflated. Shit costs too much money to get it made in Japan now when you got to pay in yen that's so powerful. So, fuck it. Let's move manufacturing to China. And the Chinese, well, they're a communist party, so they keep their renminbi, or yuan as people call it. The Chinese currency is actually called the renminbi, but people also call it the yuan. And that's why we manufacture in China now. Remember when we were a kid? Remember that song? I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Yeah, right? Because everything was made in Japan. Yeah, well, then they had deflation. Yeah, well, shit ain't made in Japan anymore. Except motorcycles and, motorcycles and Toyota cars. All right, so anyway, so that's what's been happening. So let's get back to reality. Let's get back to America and Europe and stuff. So that's what we've been doing. And so why the tanking, Shomari? Why did we tank so badly lately? Well, two things. The numbers are for our inflation numbers have been what's called sticky inflation. What does that mean, Shomari? It means we went from 9% inflation all the way down, bang, 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 to 3%. But we just can't get under, not can't get, when we will get, but for now, over the last 4 months, we've been stuck at 3%. And it won't go any lower. It just won't. It's sticky. It's stuck there, that motherfucker. Right? It's stuck. And that's in America, that's in Canada, that's in Europe, that's in Britain. Actually, all the G7, all G20 nations, fuck. We're all at the same point where we all drove down inflation, but then sticky, we can't get to the 2%, which is what we need. So that's why you saw lately, right? Crypto went up, right? After, hold on, let me get a sip. After BlackRock, Fidelity, and the boys came out with their ETFs, boom, you saw the price of crypto fly. Because it was a two-part. It was a twofer. New money coming into this particular space, the cryptocurrency space, but also a general feeling of, I'm not going to say euphoria, but a general feeling that we were done with this inflation problem. But then the next month came. Yeesh, numbers weren't so good. Sticky. Then the second month came. Numbers weren't so good. Sticky. And then this month, May, numbers came again. Oh, sorry. Then April. Sticky. And then May's numbers came, and fuck. That killed everything. And so, bang, we went from 70,000 to about 69-ish, right? About to where I talked to you here. So right on March 31st, we were at 70,783. So we were just around there. But then sticky came and bang, dropped us down to, what were we at? We went down to 65-ish, right? 66-ish, 65-ish. But then the Israeli thing happened. Now, right? Remember, Israel and Iran almost went to war. Now, trust me, I want to tell you something. As a market person, as a person whose money makes me money, as a person who lives off of markets, I'm going to tell you there are two things in this world that every market person real guys like me who actually make a living from it, from trading, there's two things we fear the most. Two things, only two. Because we can QE our way out of anything. Trust me. We could print our way out of anything. But there's two things you can't QE your way out of. That is nuclear war, whether it's between America and Russia or America and China, or even Russia and Europe, man. Fuck, the way things are going nowadays, the way Macron, right? The French President Macron he's starting to talk some shit like, fuck, man, I'll fuck Russia up. But anyways, nuclear war, you can't QE, trust me, you can't QE your way out of that. Or a war in the Middle East. Yeah, a full-blown war between Russia. Russia. Where does Russia come in? Between Israel and Iran. Right? Like if they went to full-blown war, yeah, dude, the price of oil would be $250 a barrel. Whole countries would go bankrupt. Yeah, there'd be coups and fucking governments being overthrown everywhere. Because people think that politicians control the price of oil. Like, I don't know. They're kind of stupid. They don't know. Like, there's a thing called OPEC, right? OPEC controls the price of oil, right? Your president or your prime minister, he has no power in that, like, right? And so, but that's the problem is people think that presidents do and prime ministers do have power. And so if the price of oil went to $250 a barrel, they'd blame their idiots. They'd blame their prime minister or their president, and probably overthrow the guy. And the guy doesn't deserve to be overthrown because he doesn't have control of that. That's in control of the Saudis and the Venezuelans and the Russians, right? OPEC, OPEC. That's the oil producing something. I can't remember what EC stands for, but the oil producing nations of the world, right? Not every oil producer in the world is part of OPEC. So I should tell you that. Not everyone's part of OPEC, but OPEC's the big thing. And so that's what everyone fears. $250 barrel oil, which is if Israel and Iran really go to proper war, tank on tank, fighter jet versus fighter jet, missile barrages at each other and shit like that. And so that's what we almost had. Right? Remember that. I don't know if you should be following, if you're a market person, you should follow the news. And if you did, then you know that Israel bombed the Iranian. Israel is so unhinged. Anyways, Israel bombed the Iranian consulate in Syria, right? And killed a whole bunch of Iranian generals. Well, obviously, the Iranians are going to have a response, right? The Iranians can't sit there and have their consulate blown up and not do anything about it, right? So the Iranians shot 300 missiles and drones and shit at Israel, right? Israel defended that. And then everyone was afraid, oh, shit. Now what's Israel going to do, right? I'm not going to bullshit you. After the Iranian strike, I sold a bunch of crypto. And then crypto crashed, obviously, because I'm not stupid. So I knew it was going to crash. So I sold like this one coin I have called Arrow. It's on Coinbase, and I think I sold some like Doji coin. Why do you own Doji? It's shit. I know it's shit, but yeah, just because Elon. All right, so you never know. Idiots will buy it. So, but anyway, I sold a bunch, and then obviously the crash happened, and then I bought back in later, right when it was down. Because that's the thing we fear the most. Those are the two things we fear the most. A nuclear war or war in the Middle East. Any other thing, you saw it. Housing crash in America, no problem. We'll QE our way out of that. A fucking global pandemic, a fucking virus that travels from human to human, murdering them. That's all right. We can QE our way out of that. That's all good. We can QE our way out of that. A little shot here and there, and we'll get out of it. Yeah, but nuclear war or a war in the Middle East, there ain't no QEing our way out of that. That's unQEable. That's unQEable. And so we almost got to that point. And so that's why the crypto, the Bitcoin went all the way down. I think we went into the 50s, right? 59, 58. right? Did we get to 57? I don't think so, but 58, 59 even. And then after that, after the, well, I'll show you. Actually, why don't we look at a chart? I'll just fucking show you it on a chart. Okay, let me show you something. I'm going to show you on the charts what happened. Okay, this is how you're a master. When you're a master, you know how things in the world affect the thing that you're invested in. And that's what I try to teach you guys here, right? I try to show you markets aren't just some magical bullshit, you know, havings and nonsense. That's nonsense. It's bullshit, all right? Markets are what happens in the real world. That's why if you look on my Forex Factory account, I tell you guys, go to Forex Factory, type in my name, Shomari, at the top right-hand corner, just press enter. And you'll see my whole profile and everything I've done on Forex Factory. And, you know, what does it say? What is your favorite saying? Trade life. Because that's what we do. We trade life. If this motherfucker decides to go to war here, all right, well, I'll short his dollar. If a hurricane, not a hurricane, but maybe like more of a tsunami or something goes here, all right, well, I'm going to short that currency. All right, so let's look at crypto. Let's look at, Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. So, all right. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin. So, right, this is when we were flying, right? Do. And then all of a sudden, bang! The CPI numbers came out bad at the beginning of the month. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Let's go here. Just so you can see it. Oh, no, that's too much. Is that too much? Yeah, that's too much. Let's just stick with the monthly. All right, so here we go. So Bitcoin was flying, right? Here it is. The ETFs were approved. Boom, we go up, right? BlackRock ETF approved. Boom, we're in the green. Look at us. But then all of a sudden, Dad got it. What happened? Fucking CPI numbers, inflation, American inflation numbers came out bad. Yeesh. Bang. Day one. Right? And that killed the markets for a while. But then the markets kind of started coming back a little bit. But then, bang. The Israeli shit. All right, last month. Yeah, well, as you can see, here was the first Israeli. Here's where the Israelis bombed the embassy. I wish these fucking labels would stop popping up so I could show you, for fuck's sakes. The fuck is this? Right? So hold on. Let me just see if I can get rid of this. Fuck, I can't get rid of that. All right, look. So here's where the Israelis bombed the Iranian embassy. And then we had to wait a few days. And then, right? And so we waited. And then all of a sudden, bang, the Iranians attacked Israel, right? That's the 300 missiles I was telling you about, right? You see, life makes prices move. Not havings, not magical, you know, just magical bullshit, whatever kind of weird little things you guys read about. It doesn't work like that, right? And so here it is. Here's when Iran, bang, attacked Israel. And then as you can see, we stayed low for a couple of days. Because everyone was like, holy fuck. If you know anything about Israel, you know the Israelis don't fuck around. Have you ever heard of a group called the Mossad? That's the Israeli version of the CIA, but they're CIA / assassination squad. Like, they'll kill motherfuckers. Well, they do kill motherfuckers all the time. All right, just kind of you don't hear about it, but some of the bigger ones you do, right? And so here it is. Here's when Iran shot the missiles at Israel. So everyone was freaking out like, oh, please, Israel, please don't fucking, don't retaliate too hard. And then the Israelis did that little bullshit attack on Natanz. You know, so there's a place called Natanz in Iran, which is Iranian. It's an Iranian secret nuclear base. We all know it's there. And so the Israelis struck that, and then they backed off. And then everyone was waiting, oh my gosh, are the Iranians going to respond? But they didn't, and so here we are. So we've gotten through the Middle Eastern crisis. but we still have this to go to make back the money up because of CPI, right? Inflation. When I say CPI, that's the Consumer Price Index. Consumer prices. How much do you spend for stuff that you buy? Well, that's inflation, right? That's the inflation measure. And so we've recovered from the Israeli part, but we still need to get through the inflation part because it's, well, still here, right? It's still here, dang. It's still here. And so, Shomari, man, when are we going to get through that? Man, look, if you think don't expect to go to the moon anytime soon. Let me just tell you that. Not in the next few months, at least. And so, and so that's why we had the down crash. I showed you it in the chart, right? Showed you in the chart. That's how markets work. Macroeconomics, not bullshit crypto talk and crypto fantasies. That's not a thing. Those things like halving. I know, Shomari, man, but the halving happened. Why didn't we? I thought we were going to go to the moon, Shomari. Yeah, well, that's because you're stupid. I'm sure you're a genius at whatever job you do in your worker bee life. But when it comes to markets, if you believe that, if you actually fell for that shit, you're dumb. But Shomari, they showed the charts. Halving happens, and then it goes up, and then halving and goes up. Dickhead, that's coincidence. Bitcoin goes up because more people learn about it and want to buy into it. Halvings are just happening along the way. But the halving isn't making the price go up. It's more people getting involved with Bitcoin and buying it, seeing it as a viable store of value. Okay, the halving is just something that happens. But Shomari, the halving creates scarcity. The halving does not create scarcity. Are you stupid? Scarcity is when you have, here's something. You have 10 of something and someone takes 5 away. Yeah, now it's scarce. There's only 5 left. But if I have 5 of something, but I'm still creating more of it, here's Bitcoin, right? There's 5 of it, but there's more of it. And then there's still more of it. And then there's still more of it. Well, that's not scarcity, is it? You're still creating more of that thing, right? We all know Bitcoin, there's only going to be 21 million. Yeah, we're not there yet. So you're creating more every day of the same thing. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. Ethereum, right? All the Ethereums are mined. They're all here. Or just pick your favorite crypto. I don't care. XRP, Solana, VeChain, IOTA. All of the coins are there. So when the fund, okay, so all right, so when people buy those and take them off the market, in other words, and let me talk to you about Ethereum right now. Ethereum is the next one that's probably going to get an ETF here in America. And when BlackRock and Fidelity start buying Ethereums, yeah, that's going to create scarcity because all the Ethereums are here. There's 10 Ethereums. If BlackRock takes 2 and Fidelity takes 2, well, there's only 6 left. That's scarcity. That's what scarcity means. You only have a certain amount of something left. Not you're creating more of it slower. Are you stupid or what? I know, but it's more everything. Oh, well, man, you're stupid. That's why I'm here to help you out. Okay? And that's why you saw the halving happen and tanking. All right? Yeah, because it's not real. It's not a thing. That's not an economic, it's like you want to get a girl horny, you rub her clit. Right? You don't rub her elbow. That's not a thing. Right? You don't go, hey, sweetie. Start rubbing her elbow. Hey, sweetie. No, you go, hey, sweetie, and you go down there. All right, and then, it gets juicy and we go. Right? And that's how things work. And so if you believed in that halving thing, I feel sorry for you, buddy. You need to understand macroeconomics. If you don't understand that, you just sound stupid. Like really, like for guys like me who actually know markets, whenever we hear stuff like that, we know right away, okay, that's an idiot. Or that's not an idiot, but just that's a person who doesn't know how things work. Right? And so that's what this channel is about, to help you learn how things work. And when you know how things work, well, you'll talk to me properly. You'll pull up a Bitcoin chart and you'll be like, yeah, Shomari, let's do it again. Let's pull up a Bitcoin chart one more time. You'd be like, yo, Shomari, dog. Yo, man. Yo, dude. That motherfucking CPI shit fucked us up. Yeah, now you're talking like a master. Now you're talking proper. Yeah, I did. I know. Fuck, man. Sucks, huh? All right. Oh, Shomari, man. That fucking shit in the Middle East, man. Fucking Israel. Those guys are going nuts. I know, dog. I know. For real. All right. See, masters, let's go back to this Bitcoin chart again. See, a master will talk to you. Shomari, man, look at those CPI, what it did. And then look at what the Israel thing did. An idiot will tell you, there's a magical thing going to happen. We're going to produce something just slower, but somehow that's going to be magically deflationary. It's not the truth. Okay, so that's what went down. So I just told you what went down. CPI numbers are not good. So inflation numbers are not good. Coming out of America, they're sticky, right? We went down from 9% to 3%. Now we need to get to 2%. And I understand if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're not a master. I get it. You're a worker bee. So, but trust me, just try to understand. And so we need to get out of that, right? We need to get out of that. We need to get to the 2% inflation. And so, well, what's going to happen when we get to 2%? Well, then we go to the moon. Then what happens is a thing called risk on. Risk on. And trust me, that's the kind of market, or, some people call it a bull market. Okay, you want to use simpleton terms. Yeah, that's bull market time. Risk on. What's risk on, Shomari? Yeah, that's when all the masters are pumping their money in the markets. The money's flowing, right? During risk off, it's flight to safety. It's flight to safety. You're protecting the money. You put it in bonds. You put it in safety assets, right? Well, which are bonds, actually. U.S., Swiss, and Japanese bonds. But when you risk on, fuck. Sky's the limit, baby. You buy anything. You go in everything. Because everything's jumping. And we will be one there. We will be one there. We will be there one day. Again. Remember, the markets are usually risk on. Yeah, the only reason we went risk off was because of COVID. And the only reason we stayed risk off was, well, we printed a little too much money. Right? Because you can print too much. Right? There's no problem in printing it. You have to, or else it'll deflate. And you don't want deflation. Right? If your dollar is too strong, okay, let me tell you something. There's a little thing called the Great Depression. You ever heard of the Great Depression? Yeah, why did the Great Depression happen? Yeah, because the American dollar was too strong. So everyone lost their jobs and shit. Right? You need inflation. I know, it sounds weird, right? Because you guys listen to idiots on Twitter and all these things. They're like, yeah, man, we're printing money, man. Our dollar's inflating. You need inflation. You need people to buy the products you make. Right? If your dollar is too strong, they can't buy it. If I make Harley Davidsons, but my dollar is 100 to 1 of yours, and I'm selling my Harleys at I don't know, how much is the Harley Davidson? I don't know, like $50,000 for a Harley, right? Well, if my dollar's 101 to yours, and you have to pay me 50,000 American dollars, well, you're not going to buy a Harley, are you? Nobody would. Yeah, so Harley goes bankrupt. But you can't have too strong a dollar. Yeah, I know it's counterintuitive. A lot of things are counterintuitive to worker bees. If you're a worker bee, I know. It sounds weird, right? It's like buying red candles. Sounds wrong, right? Trust me, that's the exact thing you're supposed to do. That's the exact thing you're supposed to do. And that's why, market masters make the money, because they do the things they're supposed to do. Whereas in your human mind, it just seems the wrong thing to do. But it's actually the right thing to do. All right, so anyways, so that's why Bitcoin went down. We had the bad CPI inflation numbers, well, sticky inflation numbers out of the U.S., the EU and Britain, actually. Like it's sticky everywhere, so it's not just the U.S. But I'm here in America, and so I'm just talking to you about U.S. numbers. But so that's what happened. No, I know. Man, that sounds complicated. It is a little bit, but that's why I'm a master, because I understand it. And my subscribers understand it. Yeah. Yes. Right? Because I've been teaching them for a long time. And so, but look. And so that's what's going down. Now, Shomari, man, when is this going to end? It'll end when it ends. If anybody is ever out there telling you, in 3 months, this is going to happen. In 40 days, this is going to happen. In 1 year, this is going to... They're lying to you. Well, first of all, they're not lying to you. They're living in their own fantasy world. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. We don't know. Look, tomorrow, China can invade Taiwan. Yeah, trust me, we'll be risk off for a long time if that happens. Oh, man, I don't even want to think about that. But so that's a horrible thought. You don't know. The Iranians could attack Israel tonight. They could be attacking Israel as you're listening to this. Right? And that's what makes markets move, real life. Right? Anyone who tells you that they know the future, it's because they're too stupid to follow and track the real life numbers. Right? Like 2 years ago when people said, Shomari, man, oh my gosh, we're doing quantitative tightening. We're going to have a hard landing. I told you, no, we're not. Didn't I, brothers? What'd I tell you? We're not having a hard landing. Yeah, because I actually know the numbers. I don't give a fuck how many people say that. I know the numbers, and no, we're not having a hard landing. And did we? No, we did not. All those hundreds of people you heard on Bloomberg and CNBC and bullshit, the New York Times or whatever newspapers you read in your country. Yeah, well, they were wrong, weren't they? Yeah, I was right. Right? Because the numbers, and guys like me, it's not like I'm magical, not like I'm the only guy. Everybody, like, if you know the numbers, everybody knows that. It's just, you know, I'm the only idiot you guys listen to, so, yeah. I'm saying me, but, right? A lot of people can believe something, like this halving thing with Bitcoin. It doesn't mean they're right. Just because a lot of people say something doesn't mean they're right. A lot of people in America swear that Donald Trump won the last election. Even after seeing recount after recount after recount. Even after seeing court case after court case after court case. Failed. And the recounts all showed he lost. Yeah, they're stupid. They're stupid. You know, there's a man, his name is Einstein. Einstein said, you guys know him, right? The nuclear guy with the crazy hair. He said, the majority is never right. The minority, sorry. The majority is always wrong. The minority is sometimes right. And that's the truth. It's like the movie The Big Short. You ever seen the movie The Big Short? Everybody thought the housing market was great. But that one guy saw the numbers, the real numbers. And he was like, oh, fuck this. I'm going to short the shit out this shit. Right? And all the bankers were laughing at him when he would go into the bank and ask for them to build him a security on a shorting of the housing market. They laughed. They thought they were going to get easy money. They were supposed to be the experts. Yeah, but they were wrong, weren't they? Because those who know the numbers, if you don't know the numbers, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. And you're not worth listening to. You're a fucking loser moron. All right, so Shomari, what are you telling us, man? So what I'm telling you is we have to just wait for inflation. We have to wait for inflation to unstick. And that's all there is to it. That's life. That's life, baby. And so use this time to accumulate. Because remember, inflation is never going to last forever, right? It's hyperinflation. Like we always need inflation, 2%, but it's the too much, right? When it's too much, then we have interest rates that are high. We want to bring down those rates, right? On your credit cards, on your mortgage, on your home, on your car payments. But we can't bring those down until we get to that 2%. Once 2% comes, 8%, like here in America, it's like 8% mortgage rates. Yeah, those will come right the fuck down, right? Your car payments or your car loan is like, I don't know, 10, 15%. That'll come right the fuck down. Refinance that, you'll be good, right? Your credit card payments right now are like 15, 20%. Yeah, those will come right the fuck down when you lower the rates. And obviously, when you lower the rates, well, boom, money starts flying. Okay. All right. So that was a long explanation. And so I just wanted to explain what happened, Well, when is it going to be over, Shomari? I don't know. Nobody knows. Anytime I hear someone like telling me like, Shomari, this many months or that many months, they're idiots. They don't know. Nobody knows. None of us know. If we knew the future, well, we could all just fucking go play the lottery and be billionaires, right? Doesn't work like that. And so, but I want to tell you to hodl, accumulate, accumulate. Because inflation will not last forever. These down prices will not last forever. Just like after the housing crash. Well, and just like after the tech bubble. Just like after the Argentina default, IMF default. Right? What else we got? I'm trying to think of a few other. Just like after Global Crossing, just like after Enron, it all comes back. Okay, so settle down. Accumulate. Bang. All right, let's get out of here. Let's fucking continue. All right, so let's get. Oh, wait, so I have to talk about. Oh, right. So Shomari, man, is there any good news? There is good news. Yes, brothers. Hong Kong, baby. Hong Kong just came out with some Bitcoin ETFs. Oh, and they're the sweet ETFs, too. In kind settled. In other words, when you settle it, you actually get Bitcoin back. Oh, yeah. So you don't have to pay taxes on it, which is what, mega millionaires care about, So that's great. So we got that, and that's going to, when we eventually do come out of this inflation problem, you have to remember that there's all that pent-up money and all the pent-up desire for Bitcoin and crypto in general. Well, when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. So all we care about is that Bitcoin goes up, and it'll drag all the alts up, and then we'll get investment vehicles for those alts later. That's a later thing, man. But for now, we just need Bitcoin to go back up, and it will go back up. Excuse me, let me have a quick puff. Yeah, not smoking cigarettes anymore. No more tobacco. Look at this, man, right? Anyways, back to economics. And Bitcoin will go back up, once this inflation problem is over. But until then, it's a bunch of hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. All right. Okay, so that's enough. That's enough macroeconomics. Holy fuck. That must have been like 30 minutes. All right, well. If you understood what I said, you get it. If not, well, go back and rewatch that and learn. Learn. Especially you, and you know who I'm talking about. Learn something. Stop talking like an idiot in my chat room. All right. Top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. You know who they are. The usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, USDC, XRP, Dogecoin, Toncoin at number 9. What? Oh, Cardano all the way down to number 10. Holy, look at the shuffling. Shiba down at 11. All right. Anyway, you know how it goes. All right. Let's see. Market moves of the day, brothers and sisters. Signal is up, signal is down. Signal is up, signal is down. Signal is up. Oh, near protocol. Look at you, 8.41%. Nice. Signal is up, signal is down. Look at you. Oh, Hedera, we're going to talk about you right now, motherfucker. Bang, Hedera hodlers. Bang, bang, bang. Holy Hedera hodlers. You're in a sweet spot right now. Oh, look at 11.13% up on the week for Hedera. Nice. Look. That's the chicken. Oh, look at Render. 11.11% up. Bang. Signal is up, signal is down. Signal is up, signal is down. Signal is up. Who's this? BitTensor? 7.23% up. Bang. Signal is up, signal is down. Signal is up, signal is up. V-Chain. Come on, brother. That's a long-term play. That's a real money play. Look. Arweave, 11% up. Signal is up, signal is down. Signal is up, signal is down. Whoop. Oh, Fetch AI, of course. Fetch AI, Singularity Net, and some other AI token are coming together to do some mega AI. Trust me, they're going to create our AI overlords. AI overlords. So invest in it. So when they come and take us, you could say, I invested in you from the beginning. Sophia, please have mercy on me. And there you go. Here's Singularity Net right here. Bang, all the way up to number 68 now. Bang, 12% up on the day. Yes. All right, anyway, single this up, single this down. Let's see who lost money today. If you see anything here, like, go get it. Look, because it's on sale. Let's check it out. Bang! Top 10 losers. Top 10. Ha! Dog whiff hat. I heard about that shit. Look at it. It made 20% in the last week. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Meme coins. So look, for those of you who watch me and follow me, and even if you're not on my chat, but you're just like, I know there's kind of you guys that follow me, just me, right? You talk to me, you don't talk to everybody else. Yeah, guys, look. A problem right now is we have these meme coins. And Solana has made it so easy that any fuckstick with a keyboard can make a meme coin. And a lot of soccer moms and dads right now are chasing profits. I mean, we're all chasing profits, but they're chasing it for real. In other words, they're not looking like how we look at stuff, right? Like on this channel, and if you're new to this channel, on this channel, I encourage I preach to my subscribers, look, get revenue generating product, because one day masters are going to arrive, and that's all they're going to invest in, right? You have to have what they want. But these new investors that are coming into this space, well, they don't know any of that. They're dumb. They're stupid. They just don't know. I don't know, whatever the fuck. They're just dumb, right? And so, but they do hear stories of this meme coin went up 10x, 100x, 1,000x. And so they keep chasing that. So instead of putting the money that they would in a good crypto, an actual revenue generating crypto that actually does something, they're throwing it all to shit like, Pepe and this bonk thing and stuff like that, right? Chasing the gains. And so that's why a lot of you brothers, especially you brothers who've been with me for years, why aren't our portfolios going up so much? Well, a market is supply and demand. Yeah, well, these idiots are demanding memes, not real shit anymore. And that's why I always told you on this channel, we're going to buy quality because we're waiting for quality people to come. We're waiting for a higher level of investor to arrive. What's called a sophisticated, savvy investor. We rode with soccer mom and dad to get here. Fuck them. We don't need them. We never did. We need these guys now. And that's what's coming. We need the institutional investors. We need the banks, the family offices, the hedge funds, high net worth individuals, HNWIs, and more to come to this space now. The sophisticated investor. And that's what remember I used to always teach you guys about market positioning, right? Why is George Soros such a master? How does he kick everybody's ass? Yeah, because he positions himself. Yeah, before your ass even thinks of it, he's already there. Yeah, he's already there waiting with the chicken. He's already waiting with the chicken. So when that market over there crashes and you all run over there, yeah, well, that's where Soros is waiting. Right? He's got the wok. He's got the stir fry going. He's like, hey, who wants a plate of stir fried chicken? Who wants some chicken? Right? That's because he's a master, right? And I've told you that's what this channel I'm trying to do with you guys is make it so one day when masters arrive, yeah, you've got the chicken, right? You have what's called market positioning. We are already positioned in this market with the quality goods, right? Your VeChain earns money. Your fucking Solanas earn money. Oh, sorry, fuck Solana. I don't want to talk about Solana. I had a bad experience with them. But your IOTA earns money. Your Stellars are earning money. And a bunch more, right? Are actually earning money. Right? Yeah, well, that's what they're going to buy. That's what all these hedge funds and big billionaires are going to buy. Obviously, you invest in success. And that's what this channel's been about. I mean, I've told you guys this a million times, but I just want to remind you, that's what this channel's about. Market positioning for something that's going to occur in the future, like Noah. We know events. Look, let me ask you a question. What made Noah special? What made Noah special? Noah in the ark, the Bible. What made him special? Noah knew an event that was going to occur, and he took action. He positioned himself so that when said event occurred, well, he was good. What was that event, Shomari? Well, you don't read your Bible, you fucking idiot? You heathen? You atheist pig? Just kidding. Just joking around. But you don't read your daggone Bible? The flood happened. Yeah, but he was positioned already. Not only his family, but he bought a bunch of animals on the ark even. That's called market positioning, right? Right? The event, he was told about it over here, but it happened over here. And in the interim, right, the interim period, he positioned himself for when said event occurred. And that's what this channel is. There's a tsunami. Well, what's the event, Shomari? What are you guys on CB News positioning yourself for? Well, I'm going to tell you, fuckstick. There is a tsunami of money coming to this space. I know, it doesn't look like it now. Trust me. It looked a lot worse in 2018. I'm surprised people believe me from back then, but daggone it. We got some regs and stuff, so now they believe it. Well, maybe he is right. Yeah, of course I'm right. I'm a monster, you fuckstick. Look, there's a tsunami of money coming to this space. Oh, yes. A tsunami. A fucking tsunami. A fucking tsunami. Where else can you find gains? And I understand. Well, what about the losses, Shomari? It's true. This crypto thing is a very volatile asset class. I'm a forex trader, right? In the markets, we're the wild boys, right? Stock market boys look at guys like me and are like, man, how do you guys do that? That's so volatile. Well, because I can go long or short, so it doesn't matter to me. I love volatility. I'll short the shit out of that shit and I'll go long the fuck out of that fuck. Doesn't matter to me. I make money either way, right? And that's what crypto's like. Fuck, it actually took over the forex market. Like even me, like I have seen 5 and 10% of a currency go down in a day. That's not unusual. But for multiple days at a time, like that's kind of like how crypto goes. Like Bitcoin. You're at fucking 75,000, and then you go to 65 in a day. That's extreme. But what I want to tell you is that just like every other asset class, well, it goes up over time. Sure, Tesla goes down, right? When we had, yeah, look at this. I got wheatgrass, right? Yeah. It's a superfood. You eat it, right? Pull it right out of the ground. All right. I'm going to eat some superfood. So when Tesla, when COVID hit, Tesla went down 60%. Yeah, but it comes back. It's at all-time highs right now, right? That's the same as Bitcoin. Sure, shit goes down. All of it does. Everything does. Bad CPI numbers, just bad numbers, bad shit going down. Shit goes down. But it all comes back, and so that's why you should keep holding on. All right. Let's move on. All right, top 10 loser of the day, brothers and sisters. Dog Whiff Hat, Wormhole, Bonk, Core, Lido DI, Caspa, Stacks, Avalanche, Tron, and Quant. Let's see who made money today. Top 10 gainers. Bang! Oh, that WorldCoin thing is still rocking? Remember that video where I showed you guys when I saw Pollywood? Yeah, they had that WorldCoin thing there. Anyway, whatever, bad luck. All right, top 10 gainers. WorldCoin, Fetch AI, Singularity Net, Arweave, Render, AI Oz, Network, The Graph, Jasmine Coin, and Cosmo. Let's see what the market cap is. $2.37 billion. When I left you last time, we're at 2.69. Sorry. Not $1 billion. Not billion. Fuck. Sorry. 2.37 trillion. Trillion. Don't worry. Don't get scared. Billion, what the fuck? Did everything get rugged? No. Don't worry. It's trillion. My bad. All right, 2.37 trillion. Well, after last time, we're at 2.69 trillion, so we've gone down $0.32 trillion. And 24-hour volume. Oh, shiza. Oh, so we're still doing this shit? All right. 24-hour volume, $47.97 billion. I left the last time we're at $62.59 billion, so we've gone down. $15.62 billion. All right, let's finally get to the stories, right? This motherfucker keeps talking, man. We gonna get to the fucking crypto or what? Don't worry, brothers. Here we go. Bang! Hedera hodlers. Only delayed bangage still. Brothers. Right, I have this other laptop I wouldn't get delayed bangage on, but I only use it for crypto. I don't connect that thing to the internet like that. No, I don't let it out in the wild. It's just for my ledger and my Coinbase. All right, Hedera shakes up finance. Shinhan Bank launches KRW on the blockchain for seamless transactions. Bang! Hedera hodlers. Bang! Bang! And this is a big bank. This ain't some fuckery bank. You know what I mean? There's some big shit right here. So let's check it out. Hedera has partnered with South Korea's Shinhan Bank to revolutionize finance. The HBAR Foundation is deepening its foothold in the Asian market. Dang on right. Hedera hodlers. Bang! Bang! All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, man, fucking Hedera, though, lately. Right? A lot of onboardings. And so if you're new to this channel, I only talk about crypto when it onboards something. Right? I don't give a fuck about, your new Z-Snark upgrade. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about it. When it onboards, yeah, you'll hear it right here first. Trust me. In other words, when it's making money. So look, Hedera Hashgraph is making money. So let's check it out. Oops. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So Hedera Hashgraph has grown to become a force to be reckoned with in the finance industry. I don't know about that, but they're making a move. In a recent development, the HBAR Foundation announced the launch of South Korean won, KRW, as a real-world asset. Bang! On the Hedera network. Bang! By the Shinhan Bank. Bang! Oh, that's a triple banger. Shinhan Bank completes pilot phase. So they've been actually testing this. So this isn't, this is the real deal. They've tested, they've approved, and now they're going to do this, motherfucker. All right. Let me just make sure. Hold on. All right. So as previously reported by Crypto News Flash, this pilot phase is a continuation of Shinhan Bank's proof of concept, which began in 2021 when it partnered with Standard Bank, Africa's largest bank, on stablecoin international remittances. The POC is compatible with Ethereum Virtual Machine, EVM, which means that any EVM-based stablecoin issuers can use the framework. Issuers benefit from the high scalability of Hedera token service at 10,000 transactions per second, and EVM's increased programmability, which unlocks unmatched stablecoin flexibility and power. Yes, brothers. I know what you're saying, brothers. Why is Shomari talking like that? Wow. I got the fuel in here. You know what I'm talking about, brothers. I'm just trying to look a little more respectable because my family members watch this now, so I can't just be like how I was, with you miscreants. I gotta behave myself a little bit. So look, in a test environment that matches current production capabilities, the pilot accompanied real-time settlements and real-time foreign exchange, FX, rate integration for KRW, Thai baht, and the new Taiwan dollar. Throughout this pilot, Shinhan Bank collaborated with multiple corporations, including SCB, TechX, a digital technology-focused subsidiary of the SCBX Group. The launch of the KWR of the Hedera network by Shinhan Bank is born out of current obstacles that exist with sending and receiving an international remittance. Some of the issues in legacy systems include slow processing times, a lack of system standardization, limited operating times, extensive transaction fees, and complexity in the system. Hedera's technical prowess, therefore, presents a competitive advantage for Shinhan Bank, providing the financial institution with infrastructure that is highly secure, scalable, and easy to manage. Shinhan Bank is South Korea's oldest bank. Bang! And that's what I told you. This is not some pussy-ass bullshit fuckery bank. Bang! Bang! This is a real bank, Hedera hodlers. Bang! Oh, yes, Hedera hodlers. Bang, bang, look. All right. Hold on, let me get another sip. Yeah, this is the real deal, Hedera hodlers. So look, Hedera hodlers. I don't give financial advice, and I don't tell a man what to do with his money. But if you're a Hedera hodler, let me put it this way. If I was a Hedera hodler right now, well, I'd be accumulating. I'd be buying more, in other words. Just saying, I'm not telling you to go do that. This is not financial advice, but I would be. So look, Shinhan Bank is South Korea's oldest bank with over 664 trillion in assets. Well, Korean money in assets. What does that equal in American dollars? Probably like 1 trillion. 664 Korean won is probably about $1 trillion. I don't know let's check it out. Hold on. Let's go look at the exchange rate for a KRW to a USD. So a Korean money to a US dollar. USD is US dollar. All right, hold on. Hold on, let's look. So paste KRW to USD. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, the Korean won is like a meme coin to the dollar. There's a bunch of zeros in front of it there. Oh, shit. Okay, so hold on. So let's just do a little math, guys. Let's have a little fun. No, here for fun, man. Just tell me the news. Settle down, Foxtech. This is the news. This is how you become a master. Yeah, well, we investigate stuff. So 664, we're going to find out how much does 664 trillion KRW equal in American dollars or euros. Yes, another respectable currency, the euro. So let's see. Hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. Let's see what that equals. All right, that's decent. Yeah, okay. Oh. Right? Okay, so $489 billion. Well, actually 489.7, so we could round up. We could round up and just call it 490 and keep it moving. So $490 trillion. Hold on, where were we? Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Oh, shit. Look. All right, here we are. Okay, so $490 billion. Okay, so Shinhan is South Korea's oldest bank with over $490 billion in assets. That's respectable. That's $500 billion. That's $500 billion. Whenever you get to those hundreds of billions for an asset manager or a bank or something, that's when you're talking quality. Like those are the kind of people we want. So the company provides a full range of banking services to individual consumers. Oh, SMEs and large organizations. Yes. In other words, they service everybody. Individual consumers, small and medium enterprise. SMEs means small, medium enterprises, and obviously large organizations. Reflecting on crypto news flash's prior findings, the bank made history as the first bank in South Korea to offer real name cash to crypto trading accounts for institutions. Bang. Right? See, these are little things that are happening behind the scenes. So don't get worried. Man, the price of this, the price of that right now. I told you guys. I mean, I've always told you guys, we do not worry about the price yet. But Shomari, the EU had MiCA regs, and China just came out. I know. It's true. It's true. For you brothers who've been here a while, I know. But let's get real. I'm going to tell you something. We're going to start worrying about price when America comes online. Because that's going to be the killer, right? That's going to set the pace of everything. Yes, the Chinese are here, and we need that money. We need that money. I'm not dissing that money. Come on, Xi Jinping. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Xi. Thank you, Comrade Xi. Thank you. Trust me. He's my favorite person right now. And the European money is great. Good. But, the Europeans are careful, and they're very smart and slow and careful. We need, bang, the American money. Just dumb fucking, look, bang, bang, just throwing chicken at shit to make money. That's how Americans roll, right? They're not all slow like the Europeans. And they're not all crafty like British. Americans are just, look, bang, gains. Or they're not all regulated and like the Japanese, just, I can't do that, No, that's not how America rolls. When America does something, oh, look, let's get real. When America does something, they do it big. They don't fuck around. You know what I mean? It's making them do it. That's the problem. When are you finally going to get around to doing it, you fucking assholes? That's the problem with these miscreants. They're not so smart. They're not smart, right? Americans aren't smart, whereas Europeans are smart. And that's why we have MiCA regs, MiCA, market and crypto asset regs. Yeah, well, because Europeans are intelligent, right? Americans aren't intelligent. Well, there are intelligent ones, but not all of them. All right, look. Yeah, that's why Silicon Valley is run by India, basically. Right? The CEOs of all those companies, well, they're not Americans, are they? Look. All right, so reflecting on crypto news flash's prior findings, the bank made history as the first bank in South Korea to offer real name cash to crypto trading accounts for institutions. Bang! Whoops. Where are we? Hedera's focused on the Asian market. Oh, so Hedera's going for Asian. Nice. So obviously I didn't read this article before. I'm reading it right now. So you're getting the real deal. So Asia has become a key focus of the HBAR Foundation. This symbiotic relationship between businesses and consumers in Asia may be the reason why Web3 adoption is interdisciplinary, with non-fungible tokens and gaming standing out. Wow. In addition to this, there's clear institutional interest. That's what we're talking about. Talk to me about the institutional interest and participation. Yes. Talk to me about interest and participation in institutions. Fuck those NFTs and gaming shit. No offense. I know there's a bunch of gamers who watch this channel. But you little gamer nerds aren't going to bring us the money we need. Look, Shinhan Bank is one of the many financial institutions exploring RWA, real-world assets solutions, on Hedera in Asia. Hedera Network has formed partnerships with Nomura Bank and DBS Bank. Bang! That's what I'm talking about. Hedera, look, these are the big name banks. Like Nomura Bank, this Shinhan Bank, and DBS Bank. It's the same as saying, Santander, Lloyds of London. I'm trying to go from continent to continent. So Santander in Europe, Lloyds of London, in London, and, Bank of America here, or Charles Schwab, right? Like, These are big. These are big. This is not, like when Ripple, when Ripple says, we're partnering with some bank, GJK Bank. Yeah, and it's like the 100th bank in Nairobi. Yeah, it's a piece of shit. It's like one guy, no, this is mega. This is mega. And that's what I'm saying. Hedera hodlers, bang! So meanwhile, HBAR, the native digital asset of Hedera, recently saw its price spike and subsequent plummet due to a misunderstanding involving BlackRock. Oh, yeah, because they did that thing. So, should I talk about it or does it matter? Let's skip that. But anyway, Hedera, some Hedera people said something was going on with BlackRock, and BlackRock was like, nah, they ain't with us. All right, so I'll leave it at that, though. I'm not going to get into it. But trust me, Hedera is onboarding a lot of people. So, all right, so the excitement began when, not that I own Hedera. You shilling Hedera, dog. I didn't even own that shit. But I appreciate success. And I talk about success. That's what this channel is about. So look, the excitement began when blockchain startups Archax and Onera tokenized shares of BlackRock. Oh, so this is the thing. We're not going to talk about it, like I said. All right, so bang, Hedera hodlers. You've got the biggest bank in South Korea. And look. That's a sweet piece of chicken right there. So look, bang, Hedera hodlers. Yes. Let's get on to the next story. IOTA hodlers. Oh, the Germans. Yes, IOTA's out of Germany. The Germans. And that's what I mean. Europeans are smart people. Europeans are smart, like Canadians. Do you know, in America, when you leave big cities and go to like rural areas, those people are dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. Right? Because they don't have the same education system in the rural areas as they do in the cities, right? The better schools are obviously in the cities. Whereas in Canada, where I grew up, you learn the same thing all across the country. Whether you live in Newfoundland, Quebec, Toronto, Saskatchewan, or Vancouver, we have the same curriculum, right? It's called the curriculum. What we teach our children, the curriculum, right? And in Europe, well, you're a little different. You have different curriculum, but, right, there's a same vibe, right? And so IOTA is from Germany. The Germans! Mama, the Germans are coming. Don't worry, my sweetness. Don't worry, sweetie. This time, they come with the Bitcoin, not the Blitzkrieg. They come with the Bitcoin, not the Blitzkrieg. IOTA target, this time they're coming with real-world assets and DeFi. Bang! Oh, yes, we love this brand of German, right? This generation of Germans. They come at us with the real-world assets and the DeFi. Bang! Not the Blitzkrieg. With major program in Singapore. Okay, let's read it. I'm being silly. Yes. So IOTA announces a major partnership with Tenity as it looks to boost its RWA, real-world assets. So you guys know me. I love real-world assets. I've been talking about this since since the beginning of this channel. And I've always told you, and I know you're sick of hearing it, so I'm not going to say too much, but the farmers in India, and third world countries in general, but really it pisses me off about the Indians, where gangsters come and they pay a person in the, Department of Land Management or whatever to write them a certificate saying that they own some land. And then they go and they tell the cops, I have these people on my land, I want them gone. Those people have been living there for thousands of years. Thousands. Yes, thousands. Thousands, Shomari. Yes, you American piece of shit. A lot of countries have been around for thousands of years. America's just brand new. We here in America, this is just the baby country compared to everyone else. Okay? Trust me. In Egypt, yes, thousands. Iran, thousands. Israel, thousands. That's where you get the Bible from, fuckstick. right? And so their families have literally been living on land for thousands of years. And then a gangster pays a corrupt official, gets a certificate saying that he owns the land, and he kicks them off the land. Well, that's not right. And so real world assets, and that's what I want. I want real world assets, and not just assets, but I want real estate, property to be on the blockchain to protect the farmers of not just India, but, a lot of, in South America, there's a lot of cartels. So they force the landowners, the little villagers in that, to grow cocaine, right? And poppy seeds, or not poppy seeds, poppy plants, heroin, right? And those guys don't really want to do that. Like, a lot of them just want to fucking, grow some lettuce and broccoli like a regular farmer. But if you don't grow what they're going to tell you grow, well, so you got to do that shit, right? And so, well, that has nothing to do with the blockchain, I guess. Even if you're blockchain, they can still make you grow some coca. But anyways, you guys get the point being is, don't steal the people's land. So IOTA has announced a major partnership with Tenity as it looks to boost its real-world asset ecosystem. The two platforms will collaborate on the APAC Accelerator, a 12-week program for startups. The price of IOTA traded... All right, fuck price. We don't talk about price yet. But Shomari, Europe and China already got regulatory clarity. Why aren't we looking at prices yet? Until we get regulatory clarity out of America, trust me, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Believe me. All right, and I could get into another half an hour thing of why it doesn't matter, but I'm not going to do that to you because I know we're already probably... How long is this already? Holy fuck, we're already an hour and 16 minutes into this bitch. All right, let's just hurry up then. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm here to teach you. If you can't handle it, then fuck off. All right, so look, the 12-week Accelerator is a collaboration with early-stage venture capital firm Tenity. It will offer the grant and other resources. What the fuck is going on here? And other resources to early-stage projects can on RWA. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. All right. On RWA, decentralized finance, institutional DeFi services and infrastructure. All right. So IOTA, APAC Accelerator to offer 50K grants. All right, so I'm going to skip through some stuff. We don't need to hear every word. IOTA is going to give $50,000 grants to people who want to build on the IOTA network. All right, let's move on. I'm already at an hour and 20 minutes. All right, so bang. All right, there we go. Where'd the DeFi part come in? Right, they didn't say anything about DeFi. Where's the DeFi part? Aimed at promoting real-world assets. Okay, that's what we see here. High-yield savings. Okay. That's why I don't like these crypto nerd channels. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Resources to early stage can on RWA decentralized finance institute. All right, that's a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, look. IOTA is going for real world assets, DeFi. IOTA holders, bang, bang. Yes, let's get to the last one. Fuck, finally. Bang, BlackRock. Dang, oh, let me get it. Oh, yes, this is the chicken. This is the chicken I wanted to really talk to you guys about. This is it, guys. Look. BlackRock sees sovereign wealth funds, pensions coming to Bitcoin ETFs. Now, I want to, do you know what a sovereign wealth fund is? A sovereign wealth fund is a fund that a country owns. Yeah, do you know that countries invest in the markets? Yeah, that's why it's called a sovereign wealth fund. Right? It's not a hedge fund. That'd be dirty. That'd be dirty if they had a hedge fund for a country. But no, it's called a sovereign wealth fund. But it does act like a hedge fund, so I guess, But a sovereign wealth fund is a sovereign. A country is a sovereign. You're a sovereign nation, right? And so a sovereign wealth fund is a fund that is managed by the country itself. So Saudi Arabia has the biggest sovereign wealth fund on earth, right? Now, last time I looked, it was at, I don't know, I think it was at $700 billion. Almost $1 trillion. And what a sovereign wealth fund does is they invest just like a hedge fund. So they buy stocks and they buy bonds and they buy they trade forex and they buy Bitcoin ETFs. Bang! And that's what BlackRock's talking about. And you could only get sovereign funds investing in Bitcoin with a motherfucker like BlackRock, right? Because BlackRock, if you don't know who BlackRock is, BlackRock has $10.2 trillion of assets under management. They're the mega of the mega. They're the biggest of the biggest. They only deal with clients like of a certain wealth level. You listening to me, even me, I can't get a BlackRock fund. I couldn't get a BlackRock fund. They'd be like, look, fucks, get the fuck out of here. Right? We know you like our ETFs. Well, sorry. You can buy their ETFs, right? But like to get a proper account with them, you can't. That's for Jeff Bezos. That's for Bill Gates. That's for Elon Musk. That's for, our British royal family, shit like that. All right. But BlackRock says, look, sovereign wealth funds and the pensions are coming. So here we go. So these are big pools of money, and they're coming. So don't be fooled by the first break in inflows into spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds after 71 straight days. So what they're talking about is that for 71 days after the BlackRock, after the ETFs were approved here in America, it was straight inflows every day. But they did have, a day of negative, not negative, but just no inflows. So the current lull is likely to be followed by a new wave from a different type of investor, said Robert Mitnick, head of digital assets for BlackRock, the world's largest asset management company. They're the largest. Trust me, BlackRock, unless you live in America or China, BlackRock could buy your country if they felt like it. Like literally. Yeah. That's how many trillions they've got. Right? If you're German, what do you got? About $5 trillion a year? BlackRock could buy that. France, we got $3 trillion. Buy that. Right? And then everybody else is just tiny. I mean, it's not even worth mentioning. That's how deadly they are, right? Anyway, but look. The coming months could see financial institutions such as sovereign wealth funds, pension funds, and endowments start to trade in the spot ETFs. Mitnick said in an interview, the firm is seeing a reinitiation of the discussion around Bitcoin, which turns on the topic of allocating to Bitcoin and how to think about it from a portfolio construction perspective. So, when you're an asset manager, you are managing other people's money. So you have to look at things from a portfolio construction perspective, right? If you are Mr. So-and-so blah, 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 and you give me your money to invest for you, well, I have to construct your portfolio, right? I have to think like, okay, I'm going to get some, obviously some blue chip stocks, American, European, British stocks, Canadian, Australian stocks. I'm also going to get you some commodities, maybe a little gold, a little silver, a little platinum, maybe some pork belly futures, some orange futures. And I'm going to get you some daggone crypto. Of course. And I'm going to put in a little bit of Bitcoin for you, a little bit of Ethereum, and that is your portfolio, right? Trust me. I know. For you who know about markets, you were like, dang on, Shomari, that's a sweet portfolio. I know it is, dickhead. I wish I was a master like that. So look, many of the interested firms, whether we're talking about pensions, endowments, sovereign wealth funds, that's what I told you, the Saudi Arabian thing, sovereign wealth funds, which is a country with a fund, insurers, other asset managers, family offices, just a bunch of rich people. Family offices is like a billionaire, and he just decides to, fuck it, I got $1 billion. I'm going to put my own $1 billion on the market and just roll. Family offices are my favorite. Are having ongoing diligence, due diligence, and research conversations. And we're playing a role from an education perspective. They're starting to learn. You see that? Bye! Oh! And let's even bang that. Bye! They're beginning to learn now. They're getting past the words cryptocurrency. Currency means money. Yeah. Well, this shit ain't gonna be money. Trust me, none of it is. CBDCs will be money, but all this crap, unless you're a fucking idiot, you're not gonna buy your next Starbucks coffee with your Bitcoin. But it will be an investment vehicle. All of this crypto. And so, wow. And an investment vehicle attached to revenue generating companies. And that's what they're doing right here. You see? They're learning. Bang. They're learning. That's what masters do. When you're smart money, if I'm a hedge fund, I say, Susie, I want you to look into that crypto market. Yes, sir. And she looks in. She begins to educate herself. She begins to learn. Okay, there's Bitcoin. But there's these other companies here. VeChain, IOTA, Stellar. Oh, Chainlink. Oh, these are real companies doing real stuff. They begin to educate themselves and learn. Well, and little Susie, she says, sir. And sir says, or the master says, Susie, sweetie, come here. Well, he doesn't call her sweetie, but Susie, come here. So what's going on with that Bitcoin, what's going on with that crypto market? She says, well, sir, I've learned a lot. Bitcoin, or the crypto market is not just about money, sir, but there's actually viable companies doing things. They do things on a thing called a blockchain. And I have a few names for you. VeChain, IOTA, Stellar. And I recommend these as a buy, sir. Yes, Susie. Good job, Susie. Good job. Yeah, and that's why I tell you, like I told you before, don't worry. You're going to be rich if you've been listening to this channel and doing the proper things you're supposed to. Because smart money buys smart shit. All right. So, and the interest is not new. BlackRock has been talking about Bitcoin to these sorts of institutions for several years, he said. Pent-up demand. That's what I'm talking about. We are in an inflation problem right now, but there's pent-up demand. People want in. People aren't stupid. Do you think I'm the only motherfucker who knows that once we lower interest rates, bang, crypto's going to fly? All those masters know that because they're going to be the ones doing it, right? And that's what I've been doing on this channel, is to position yourself, to get you guys to position yourselves. I can't position you, for you to position yourselves so that when the time comes and when the fucking, look, pent-up demand, right? What is a market? Supply and demand. Fuck stick. It's not a halving. It's not an Illuminati. It's not a fucking New World Order. It's not a conspiracy. It's supply of something and the demand for it. And there is bang. Hold on. Settle down. There is, settle down, everybody. There is bang. Bang. Pent up demand. You know what I mean, brothers? Like, man, you're just horny as fuck and you just want to blow a load. It's pent up. It's stuck in there. I need to blow. That's inappropriate, I know. And you too, ladies. Orgasm. I want an orgasm. All right. Let's make it equal for everybody. Right? So there was pent-up demand for the anticipated ETF. Well, what do you think's happening? There's pent-up demand for many investment vehicles. If I'm a hedge fund master, but my hedge fund guys are options masters, right? Because your trading desk, sorry, my hedge fund guys are options masters. That didn't make sense. Sorry, my trading desk, but I've got a bunch of options boys. Yeah, well, I need fucking options contracts on this crypto so I can get in, so I can send my crew in to wreak some havoc, to make me some gains, right? Pent-up demand. So that's what I'm telling you. Don't worry about your crypto, folks. Don't worry. I don't give a fuck if this shit goes down to $3 tomorrow. Actually, if it goes down to $3 tomorrow, someone just probably got nuked. So let's be a little more realistic. I don't care if your Bitcoin is down to 20 grand. Trust me, you're good. We're good. Accumulate. Buy red candles, fuckstick. Buy red candles. Why would I buy a red candle? You ever heard of a thing called buy the dip, idiot? Buy the dip, fuckstick. So far, some registered investment advisors, a decent-sized subset of wealth advisory, are already offering BlackRock's IBIT ETF, exactly, but only on an unsolicited basis, right? So they're not soliciting their clients to buy it, but if you ask for it, they'll give it to you, right? So that's how that works, right? Unsolicited, right? So on an unsolicited basis, meaning if I'm a customer at, I don't know, XYZ Bank, they're not going to tell me that I can buy the Bitcoin ETF. But if I ask, like, hey, have you heard about a Bitcoin ETF? I want to get into it, the BlackRock one. They'll be like, oh, you do? Well, yeah. Right, so they're not soliciting, they're not selling it to me, but they have access. And so if you're smart money, well, you'll ask for that shit. So the next step is expected to be the unrestricted offering of Bitcoin ETFs to clients of large wealth advisory players like Morgan Stanley. AUM horse race. So AUM stands for assets under management. Trust me, there's no horse race. BlackRock rules the world. Okay, so. But anyway, a lot of social media focus has been on the ETF assets under management, AUM, horse race, and in particular, the comparison between IBIT and Grayscale's GBTC. Let me tell you something. Grayscale, that's nothing. That's nothing. Okay, just focus on BlackRock. Grayscale is just some crypto nerd shit, which can be considered an incumbent because the existing BTC trust uplisted to an ETF. At last count, IBTC stood at 17.2 billion and GBTC at 24 billion. I don't know about that. So a chunk of the current IBIT. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's move on. Oh, the Ethereum ETF. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you're going to see what real, right? Bitcoin ETFs, like I told you, you're not creating, you're creating scarcity in that you're taking stuff off the market. But the point is it's being replaced, right? Like when BlackRock and Fidelity buy Bitcoins to put in their ETFs, well, there's still more coming. It's replaced. And that's why I told you at the beginning of the show, this is what we want to see. Ethereum ETFs and, altcoin ETFs, where when they put that shit in their ETFs, yeah, that is creating scarcity, right? Like, hold on, let's look at it. Let me teach you a little something. So let's look. Come on, bang it already. All right, here we go. Bitcoin. Right? Bitcoin has a circulating supply of 16 million. Yeah, well, there's another 5 million to go. Yeah, wow. Ethereum has a circulating supply of 120 million. Yeah, there's no more coming. There is no more coming. That's it. Right? And so, all right, let's look at another one, right? For you Ripple lovers. Shomari, you going to talk about Ripple lovers? I know. I always diss them, but I'm going to be kind tonight. I'm feeling kind. XRP, right? There's 55 billion of them. Yeah, so if someone ever makes and I'm going to give you guys some hope, XRP lovers. Oh, wait a Whipple Waffles. But I'm going to give you some hope, Whipple Waffles. Yeah, well, if BlackRock ever builds an ETF out of it, when they buy those XRP, so an ETF is just an exchange-traded fund. A fund is a basket of assets. You have to buy the product to put in the basket. So if they ever buy if they ever build an XRP exchange-traded fund, or any fund, it doesn't matter if it's exchange-traded or not, but any fund really, and those are the not secret, but just funds that are more private. Well, they have to buy the XRP and put it in there. That creates scarcity. Yeah, if I buy, so there's 55 billion XRPs. If you're BlackRock and you buy, I don't know what, like I don't know, 1 billion of them, 1 billion of them. Yeah, well, those are off the market. That's scarcity. In other words, there will only be 54 billion XRPs after that. Right? All right, so just trying to get you understanding how market dynamics work. If you're still creating something, well, there's no scarcity, you idiot. You're still creating it. You fucking moron. Right? I have these morons talking to me. Fuck, I just want to... You stupid or what? It annoys me. But I'm merciful. I entertain their bullshit. You know, because I want everyone to get rich. Anyways, backing Ethereum. So that's what the beauty of a Ethereum ETF is going to be. We're going to see a big difference. A big difference in gains. If BlackRock and Fidelity get approved for an Ethereum ETF, holy shit. Right? I have 19 Ethereums. Fuck. I will be fucking so rich. Like, because when they take them off the market, they have to buy the Ethereums, put it in the fund, yeah, and they're off the market. And there's no more Ethereum being made. There's no more. That's it. You fucking moron. That's it. Oh, hey, that's going to be sweet. So look, but let's just get back. BlackRock filed for not get back, we're here, but BlackRock filed for an Ethereum ETF in November. Come on. Followed by Larry Fink talking up the potential of tokenization. Yeah, tokenization is another big deal. The representation of traditional assets on blockchains. But an Ethereum ETF raises the question of how BlackRock would go about educating clients, given the complexity of the Ethereum blockchain ecosystem. Moreover, why would investors want exposure to another crypto ETF if the Sharpe ratios of their portfolios had already been boosted by a spot because, all right, I know. So that, because that's the thing, like the Sharpe ratios, right? Like you have what's called 60-40 portfolios. Yeah, I'm going to teach you something deep right now, fuckstick. 60% stocks, equities, securities, 40% bonds. That's called a 60-40 portfolio. That's what most asset managers and money guys do for their clients. They put you in 60% stocks, NVIDIA, Tesla, Facebook, blah, 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 all the blue chip, all the good shit, and then bonds, right? Yeah, that's how it works. But so now they're saying, so what this means is, what they're showing is, they're asking, moreover, why, so look at my mouse, moreover, why would investors want exposure to another crypto ETF if the Sharpe ratios of the portfolio have already been boosted? So in other words, I've already put Bitcoin in this guy's portfolio. Well, why would I want Ethereum? Right? So that's what they're kind of saying. There's I want you to understand something, guys. I love you guys, and it's the truth. And then, and I'm a crypto investor. Most of my money Well, not most of it. Most of it's in Forex, but a lot of it's in crypto too. But you have to understand that most people don't give a fuck about crypto. Most investors don't give a fuck about crypto. They're already making money somewhere else. But I'm a Forex trader. I was making money long before crypto was even invented. In fact, if I sell all my crypto today and just bang, plop it in my Forex account, I'll murder it. Right? Crypto is, it's like the dot-com days, the dot-com bubble days, in that people don't know its value yet. But then once they know it, bang, you're going to have what's called a bubble. Right? And that's what I preach here. That's why we buy the best. That's why we buy the highest quality. I don't buy shit with 8 zeros behind it, behind the decimal. Absolutely not. Right? And you shouldn't either. And so, but, this is a new asset class, but it's going to be like the dot-com bubble. Bang, it's going to fly. It's going to fly. Well, the stuff that's actually making money is going to fly, right? So you have to be invested in cryptos that are actually doing something. They're actually servicing some industry, servicing some government, servicing some, big name organizations like the United Nations or whatever organization. It's some big thing. Because when the institutional investors arrive in full force, they have what's called analysts. And those analysts, they're going to analyze this space. And trust me, they're not going to analyze it how probably you or your friends analyze it. Right? Ethereum, man. Ethereum sucks. It only has 14 transactions. They don't give a fuck. No vendor lock-in, asshole. That's how they're going to analyze it. Like, they analyze things on a different level than you. Right? You're idiots that buy green candles. Yeah, well, the rest of us who are Mastas, we know how things work. And so, all I'm telling you is that they're going to come, right? And, they're coming. And so things like that, like the Ethereum ETF that comes out, that's going to be stupid crazy, because there are no more Ethereums being made. That's scarcity. When BlackRock takes your fucking Solanas off, and puts it in a fund, that creates scarcity. When they take your V-chains and put it in a fund, that's scarcity. When they take your IOTAs and put it in a fund, that's scarcity, because there's no more being made. That's it. These many IOTA, we're going to take a chunk, bang, off the market. That's scarcity. All right. All right, so look, let's just move on, man. Let's get this thing over with. Fuck, this must be long. Has already been boosted by Bitcoin ETF, blah, blah, blah. All right, so look. When we think about the space, we see the potential for digital assets to benefit our clients and capital markets, with a focus in 3 areas: crypto assets, stablecoins, and tokenization. So do you see what they're saying? That's what they're looking at. They're looking at the asset itself. In other words, does this blockchain actually do something? And the asset of that blockchain is the token. Stable coins, in other words, all right, to move money around to buy something with. Obviously, you can invest in a stable coin because it's stable to an actual fiat currency. And then tokenization, which is going to be huge. Save the Indian farmers. I know. You guys are probably like, what the fuck's this guy with the Indian farmers? I know, man. Since I was a kid, I read that story in like a National Geographic magazine. My mother, she gave me a National Geographic's, it's like a magazine about like the world, if you don't know what National Geographic says. And so I read it, and then it talked about the farmers in India, and ever since then, there's a place in my heart for the farmers of India. That's the truth. There's a place in my heart for those fuckers. Ever since I was a kid, like 9 years old, probably. Buy National Geographics for your kids, folks. Get their minds right. So when we think about this space, we see the potential for digital assets to benefit our clients and capital markets, with a focus on 3 areas: crypto assets, stablecoins, and tokenization. Interesting set. And these pillars, they're all interrelated. That's a really important thing for people to understand. Exactly. Understand it, folks. Understand it. Crypto ain't going to be some world money. XRP is not going to be some fucking one world money. Bitcoin's not going to be some one world money. We already have a one world money. It's called the US dollar. And it will dominate forever. Unless you can kill our aircraft carriers and stealth fighters. And get over that. But it will be a great thing for humanity in terms of the tokenization of assets and the investment, the investment opportunities available and stuff like that. All right, so look. And the work that we do across each informs our strategy and stuff. So, look. Bang! Here comes the big money. Sovereign wealth funds, pension funds, coming to ETFs. All right, do our shout-outs. Oops. Wait, how do I do the shout-outs? Fuck. Oh, yeah, right here. All right, shout-outs. Universal Misanthrope, holding down our insurgency in Central Europe. Bang! Loyalist from Central Europe, head of security, barbecue pit master. Holy fuck, he's the pit master. I can't even wait. I might even just go there before fucking. I might even just show up on this motherfucker's doorstep and just like, I might show up on. So this guy here, he's a military. He's a soldier. He's a killer. Like a real one, trained one. And I might just show up on this motherfucker's doorstep with fucking 15 pounds of ribs and just be like, hi. Mr. Brother, what up, dog? Bang! Rib this up. He's the pit master, Shomari's legionnaire. Bang! Thank you, sir. Thank you. Fanboy. Yes, we all are. BET fanboy and link connoisseur. Yes, there's a connoisseur. Look. That's how we got our brother holding. Hold on. Okay, gone. Yeah, so obviously I've been drinking earlier already, but holding down our insurgency in Central Europe. Universal Missile, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang, love you, brother. Mwah. Hey, man, I hope you get better, dog. Come on. We're going to need security of the compound. Take some ginseng and drink some ginseng and ginger tea. Yes. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! Yes, he's my brother. Oh, here's another brother right here. Crazy Edwin. He's the official and exclusive. You see how he put the exclusive? You dang all right, you're the exclusive. You're the only one, brother. You're the only one. Because you are the original. Crazy as this fucker may be, trust me. You want some property shit done? This is the fuckstick to talk to. This fuckstick right here, yeah, he'll sort you out. He knows. I'm going to just say he knows. So, let me see, brother. Bang! And he was the original. This show probably wouldn't be here if he didn't talk to me one day. Well, the first day. Literally the first day. Look, Sir Royal Charles. Let me see, brother. Bang! V-Chain. Hold on. Where's this shit? V-Chain Master and Bitcoin Master. Bang! Oh, look at this is my cousin right here. Yes, my blood cousin, apparently. And she's a real estate master in Ohio. Ohio, Shomari? Look, man, I don't pick where my family lives. They just live where they live. You know what I'm saying? But she's my, in our family, well, not like my Aunt Colleen. My Aunt Colleen owns half of fucking, I told you, in California there. What's that place called? What's that county called she owns? Fuck, I can't remember. It's a famous one, too. But Maggie, this one, she owns property and stuff. She's a cool girl. And so, love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang! I shouldn't call her a girl. She's my cousin. So, anyway, look. Bang! Welcome. Oh, that's what I should say. Welcome to the family, Maggie. Yes, we're a wild bunch, as you can see in the chat. But we take shit seriously around here. We take shit fucking seriously around here. And we welcome you to see, even though I am your blood, we're already family. I welcome you to my other family, my CB News family, which honestly I love just as much. So, bang! And drapa! Holy, he's the killer. Here's the killer. Here's our killer. He's the killer of the house. He's the killer of the family. Look, look, we got the chicken. Exactly. See, he's holding the chicken. He's protecting the chicken. All right. So look, if you're new to this channel, sometimes in life you get the chicken, sometimes you get the feathers. Well, this channel shows you how to capture the chicken. So like, he's got the chicken, and look at his gun with the silencer. Oh, he's going to protect that motherfucker like a motherfucker. Don't fuck with his chicken. Don't fuck with 007's chicken, or you're going to get a clink, 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 clink. Because that's the sound of a silencer gun, right? It doesn't go bang, bang. It just goes clink, clink. And you're dead and nobody even knows. And he just keeps it moving. That's how 007B just clink, clink, and keeps... He just clink, clink, and keeps it moving. Look, look. Everybody see, brother. Bang. Oh, we usually have our talks, though. We have our talks. Oh, so first of all, son of a bitch. Bye. Yes. You thought you got away. And you almost did there. You almost did. I forgot. You've been such a nice guy lately. I almost forgot I had to put you in your place there. Hold on. Bang. Gosh. You got to watch out for those miscreants. See how sneaky they are? See how sneaky he was? Right? He lulled me. He lulled me into a sense of peace. Nah. Bang! But seriously, Bidium, sorry, we're not at you yet, Bidium. We'll get to you soon. Airdropper. Ooh, that was a big old burp. Sorry, guys. Excuse me, that was rude. I know a guy, though. Fuck, we were just getting out of there, right? We were just rising, and then all of a sudden, CPI hit us. And then the fucking Israelis hit us. It's like we just can't, right? We just can't, just risk on. Fucking, again. Fuck, there's always something. The world is so wild now. It's always some motherfucker. And in some fucked up place that we don't want it to be in, right? Anyhow, fuck. Like, if Brazil and Chile went to war with each other, who gives a fuck? No offense to Chilean and Brazilian brothers watching this channel, but look, economically, we don't give a fuck if you guys go to war with each other. Fuck, but the Israelis, right? Then we had to do, remember a few years ago, when the beginning, when fucking Putin invaded Ukraine and the wheat and all the grains. Fuck. I know, I just picked my nose. But look, right? Fuckery. Anyway, brother, look. I love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. But it looks like we're coming out. Fuck, if we could just get... Well, you already know it's sticky. You know what's sticky. We got the sticky inflation. Fuck. You know. I said that end of Q2, I thought we were going to start booming. I don't know about that anymore. That's because I said that because, we were on that trajectory, and so, I don't know. But then shit got sticky once we got it, Right, here's 3%, here's 2. Right, here's 3%, here's 2. And it's like, get down there, and it's like, sticky. Daggone, motherfucker. Daggone. Well, look, brother, you know how it goes. Hurry up and wait. And look, we only can take what the market gives us. So, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! Son of a bitch! Bang! He's the original son of a bitch. I wonder if you feel... All right, what we got here? Just a bunch of other fuck sticks. Look, Deep Entertainment. Yes. Hold on. You know how it goes, brothers. Deep Entertainment. So, brother. Love with the sea, brother. Bah, it's the soul brother. Y'all know about that. Gretchable. Focus. Follow on course until success. Did I got right, brother? Stay calm. You tell him. Bang! Bang! Yes, brother. Edwin. Doing Edwin things. Edwin. Oh, technically bullish. Long time no see, brother. Technically bullish. Love with the sea, brother. Bang! Oh, you have a whole new. Well, whatever, brother. Bang! A whole new, what do you call those? I couldn't remember the name of them. Anyways, Miguel G started this account just to follow me. And look, he has got the chicken. Like that right there. Hold on. Literally. That right there. The IOTA V chain. Wait. Like, settle down. All right. You want to go deep? We'll do it. Bang. That right there. Those three, you're going to be rich. Like mega over time. That shit you're going to give to your grandchildren. Like, that's the level. Those three. What about Solana, dog? What about Ripple? Those three right there. All right. So you've been warned. Miguel G started his account just to follow the best show in the multiverse. Me. Larry with a Z, brother. Bang, and I'm so proud. Bang. That guy followed, just to follow me. Bang, Miguel. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. All right. Holy, how long is this show? 1 hour and 56 minutes already? Scheiße. All right, come on. Where's everybody? All right. Well, no one's showing up. So. Oh, look at this. See who slipped through the darkness, though, when I said that? Yeah, he slipped through the darkness. Yes, he's a master ninja bank robber. Yes. Look, Dino. Love you with a Z with a bang. The master of Noah Fest. He's the creator of it. I am but a servant to Noah Fest. I am but a lowly servant to Noah Fest. He's the creator. Dino, love you with a Z with a bang. Yes. My brother from the Netherlands. Slappy. It's my brother Slappy. Look. Holding down our insurgency in the Great White North. Bang. Yes. Funded. Oh, and an iPhone master. Look, Sloppy. You know the F-16s are coming, right? Oh, you know the ATACMs are already there. The Russians, those orcs have already had a taste of those ATACMs. They've already had a little taste. Yes. So look, for you who don't know, right? Here in CB News, we support the Ukrainian cause. Getting invaded by a bunch of dirty orcs. Fuck all that. Russian warship, go fuck yourself. You know what I'm talking about, brothers. Bang! It looks sloppy holding our insurgency in the Great White North. Love with the G, brother. And when those F-16s get there, and all the armaments under those wings, baby. From HARMs to JDAMs to CBUs. Those are my favorite. The CBUs, I love those. Those area cluster bomb fucking things. Holy, they're going to fuck those orcs up. That's my favorite actual aerial munition is a CBU. Anyway. Yes. And then some stingers and shit for aerial combat. Look. Let me with the C, brother. Bang. Fuck, Binium. Here's the truffle pig. It's our truffle pig. Man, this guy's dropping the news every day. And look, I wake up in the morning, I look for two things in my chat. I look for what Crazy Edwin says about the markets. All right, because he's like a 5 minute. He looks at the top 5 minute time frame. So you get up-to-date reports from Edwin. That's how he likes it. I don't encourage that behavior, but look, if you're going to do it, I'm gonna utilize that source, the resource. And then Biddy up, he's our truffle pig. Bang, 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 finding all information. Bang, 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 every day. Bang, 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 look, bang, look, bang. He's our truffle pig. Look, Biddy up, truffle pig. Let me see with a bang. All right. Well, I don't see any of you guys. All right, we're not going to do this forever. So, look, let's get back. Hold on. Sorry. Let's get back to the Death Star. Bang! Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we had a great show for you today. Fuck, a long show for you today. But if you listen to all of it, look, just eat it in chunks. I hope you ate it in chunks. I'm not going to lie. It's 2 hours. I think this is the longest show I've ever done. Yeah, I've never done a 2-hour show. Yeah, even when I was drunk way back in South Beach. Anyway, so look, Hedera, onboards Shinhan Bank. And that's just some chicken. I don't know. There's nothing really to say about that. I mean, isn't there? Or what is there to say about it? What should I say about it? They're just going to put the Korean won on the blockchain for transactions and stuff. But you have to understand that South Korea is the largest Asian country dealing with blockchain and crypto and stuff. So, bang, Hedera hodlers. And IOTA, real world assets and DeFi. So, if you're an IOTA hodler, you already know about IOTA. You already know about real world assets. You know how I feel about real world assets. Save the Indian farmers. Well, and the South American ones, daggone those cartels, man, those drug boys. All right, and then some DeFi. So we'll see how that goes. So look, bang. And then finally, this is what I love, though. BlackRock says the pension funds, the wealth funds, everyone's coming. Oh, that's the big money. And that's what we need. Soccer mom and dad are tapped out. They can't afford this crypto. Well, not that they can't afford it, because they can afford that meme coin shit with 8 zeros behind it before the 1. But, the stuff we invest in, guys, call it. Excuse me. Those days are over. Excuse me. And so we need more sophisticated investors who aren't worried about every penny they invest in, who are just worried about percentages and success. And that's what we on this channel invest in. We invest in success. Right? And so here comes the investors that invest in success. Get ready to be rich. Don't fall for that having shit. I hope you didn't fall for that shit. I wasn't so pretty, was it? Only idiots fall for that shit. I'm not dissing you. I know a lot of you guys do, because you're not market guys. So you don't know any better. But guys, don't listen to crypto folk. When they draw their charts and then they draw like a squiggly line going up like that, right? Like it'll be the chart, and then they'll draw a little line going bing. Well, what I want you to do is save that chart, and then 3 months from now, go back to that chart and look, did it go bing? Probably not. Probably not. Don't be a loser. Don't be a sucker. All right. Love you guys. Look. And on that note, you know what we going to do. We're going to shill it. We're going to kill it. Bang. I want to send you back to your wives and lives. Bang. So, my name is Shomari Clarke. Subscribe below. Press the bell. You'll get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name is Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Bang, and I love talking crypto. Bang, this is the favorite time of my day when I do them. So, look, thank you for having me in your home, and I'll see you all next time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe there and press the bell. You get a notification when I do this shit. Watch that video there and get your mind right, because it's wrong, but get it right. And I'll see you next time. All right. So on that note, love you guys. My name is Shomari Clarke. Always watch the money, and lucky for you. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Always watch the money, and lucky for you. I'm always on duty. Bang. Yeah. Over and out.